Okay, once we have the lock tool into the lock, what we want to do is line it up with the stems, the threaded stems, or basically have it in the vertical position. So once lined up, you can see that it's straight up and down with these lock pins. Now to get the lock out, what we've got to do is rock this tool up and down while bringing some slight pressure towards the back. Now since this end's a little sharp, some students find if you put a little rag over the end here, it has less of a chance of digging in your hand, so that might not be a bad idea. Once we're all set, what we do is put a little motion onto it, and you can see that it pops the lock pin.
I would mention that if they look at the constant pressure, otherwise it's not going to
As you can see, once the lock plug is out of the lock, you can see the spring clips that actually were holding it in. And these are the spring clips so that fork tool comes over and squeezes them in to pop it off. That's why you need a little bit of pressure forward while you're wiggling it up and down. The lock fork tool would actually work its way on these pins, push the springs in, and then it pops the lock out. Once we get the lock out, we can once we have the lock plug out, what we can do now is we can use our pinning kit and we can rekey this to the different lock combination. And then once we're done, we can assemble the lock back together, and now we have a doorknob lock that has a different combination than it had originally.